Hey guys, Rampedo Vic, Grandma Vic, Hugh, Yvette. Let me make sure I can see the box. Okay. Yep. All right. We got some parts in, which you already know about this. They're the valve cover gaskets. But we got some ICT billet bolts for the flex plate.
Yep.
We got the plug for the coolant sensor hole on the passenger head. Because you know both of them had the coolant sensor hole, but you only use the one on the driver's side. The passenger side wouldn't reach 20 degrees off. I don't know if it's hotter or colder. I'm not sure. So this is the plug for the passenger head. We got the garbage I just threw on the floor. No, seriously. This is the valley cover gasket. Yes, I'm still going to use the BBT delete plugs, the O-rings. Even though I put the pieces in there to block it off, I'm still going to use it because I have it. My value cover gasket uses it, so we're still going to put it in there anyways. Whether it's a backup, it doesn't matter. I'm putting it in there no matter what. It doesn't matter. I'm still trying to figure out what this is. That's probably the thermostat gasket, maybe? I have no idea. So I'm used to. It looks like a thermostat gasket. Yeah, I'm used to 2 bolts, not 3. So being my first LS, we'll see. But what's in this box? What is it? What is it? What do you think it is?
Write it in your comments.
Write in the comments. What do you think it is?
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, please. I'll break whatever's in there.
Oh, it ain't gonna break. It'll break my hand. Okay. I use the razor like I was supposed to. I flipped it upside down because I didn't want to have to actually remove the label with my address and all that stuff on it, where it came from and everything else. So I flipped it upside down. Sometimes it can get annoying doing all that, so I didn't. Ooh, look! Wrapping paper. What I always wanted. Oh, it's so comfy. Look, look, look. It's so comfy, but it's so cushy. Warning to earplug users. Earbuds will blow your ears out. I'm sorry I waited till after to tell you. So by now your ears are bleeding. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Ooh. 2014 Camaro 62 SS flywheel. Yes, it's used, but it came off a low mileage. I don't know how to drive. I wrecked my crap Camaro. So it's low mileage. Yes, it came with the factory bolts that I will not be using because I got them from ICT. See? ICT. So these are going to be extra bolts I'll end up using for some nonchalant whatever garbage. Anyways. Yeah, it's tie strapped on there. Of course it is. Look at that. That thing's in good shape. What are you doing?
Use the cutters.
Need on those. I got a cutter. I got a wipe.
I'm gonna cut you with it.
My wife's a cutter.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut you with it. See, but you have a better chance of cutting yourself with that.
Yeah, I'll be crying here in a minute. I shouldn't listen. All right, I'll listen to my wife. I'll grab it.
This has a cutter at the end.
Yeah, but you can get the cutter on there, but you can actually grab it and just go.
There you go.
There we go.
See?
See? My wife is smart. There we go. Now I have these extra bolts. I'll throw them in here with the other bolts. I'm going to have to dig through to find out the starter bolt. But look at that. Look at that. Ooh. Got my flex plate finally. Came off a...
Where are we going to put that box?
Marrow. Came off a Marrow. And now I have another big freaking box I have to figure out. I can get my daughter because she's moving. So she can use the wrapping paper. She can use the box and everything. Even though it's flimsy. She can pack some toilet paper or something in it. I don't know.
Wait.
What? Well, they send these things that are so damn thin. So,
let's do this one first.
The good thing is, it shows you which way it goes because you have the actual where the bolts tighten down. You can see where it removed the coating, so you know which way it goes. It goes on the engine like this. So once we get this in, I can literally mount the starter and all that stuff, drop the wiring and everything on it. I still have to wire up the pedal because the wires are there and I have them labeled. I don't have the pedal for it yet, but I do have the harness for the one I pulled it out of. It was a 2009 Yukon 532 wheel drive. So I got the pigtail for it. And I have a have a 6-wire plug in here. So I got the male and female. So I can actually wire up the plug so I can make it where when we go to pull the engine out, I can just disconnect it. So I'm still going to have to build the harness for that. But right now, it doesn't matter. We're doing this other stuff. She wants to do them valve cover gaskets so bad. She's so worried about it. Oh my God, it's going to get cold and we won't be able to do it. All right, check it out. We didn't write some of this stuff down, but in the typical Freiburger, again, Dulcich way, we got the flex plate, we got the flex plate bolts, got the valve cover gaskets, still waiting on intake gaskets, got to get the gas pedal, the one I want to use. Yeah, and Derek from Vice Grip. Still got to get the fuel pump, still got to get a new sitting unit because the one in my car is probably rusted from sitting. Still got an LS3 water pump because that's where I want my outlet to come out. So we still have all this stuff to get. Which we didn't write. Actually makes a bunch of racket. We didn't write everything down. But we got a couple things, so we can scratch a couple things. So, anyways.
The racket is so he could shut up and let's get to work.
That's what that was. That was shut up. Okay.
You gotta pull the engine that way, baby.
Wait a sec. Don't get motion sickness. I'm sick. I'm sick. All right.
We gotta pull it down.
Now, make sure the wires aren't under the wheel, and then we can pull it out. Make sure that harness down there is good.
Yeah.
All right. Let's pull her out.
All right.
All right. Let's make sure we're in frame. Okay. So I'm going to zoom in. Wait a sec, guys. Don't get sick. Ooh. 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 I'm not zooming in too close because if you can't put a gasket on, you probably can't change oil. You really don't need to be working on cars. So
You got that side, I got this side.
let's get these bolts out, even though I'm tripping over the transmission over here. All right. There's one. One. Oh, I screwed a bunch of these in.
You did.
That's because I'm a dork.
You told me
I
to
put
do
all three
two
of them
only.
in.
I did two on my side.
Well, girl, you finally listened. I didn't because I had to take all 4 of them out. Baby.
Baby.
We were gonna go get the younger grandbabies tonight because they wanted to be part of this tonight. Putting the valley cover gasket and all that stuff on because they're used to it. You know, they are not used to it. They're into it. Lily's 9.
9 and 10. No, Lily's 10.
Lily's, is she 9 or 10?
10.
Wow, there's so many grandkids. I don't know. Anyways, one's 9, 10. Lily and Mimi.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. I need to make sure that the camera is over here, seeing you do that. Not really. So let's move it. There we go. All right. Since my grandbabies watch this, like everybody knows, these videos are catered to my grandbabies.
Don't slide it. Just
Flip it over.
Yep.
Well, I'm just saying, just flip it over. That way it'll lay
Look at
nice and smooth. Okay, these surfaces are clean. Make sure they were clean the last time that we weren't able to put them on because it was so cold out here. The gaskets did not want to stretch and lay. They were cold. And anybody knows that cold rubber doesn't work. Remember when you were a teenager and it was in your wallet and it was so hot that it disintegrated? Well, when it's cold, it doesn't stretch.
Hey.
What? I'm talking about the valve cover gaskets.
Yeah, right.
Rubber does not stretch when it's cold.
Right. But it
Mhm.
ain't this rubber you're talking about.
Well, rubber's rubber. It's all rubber. Doesn't matter.
Ain't you supposed to be doing the other side?
Yeah, but
So,
since we only got so much room here, all right, make sure it's all in. Make sure it's pushed in all good. Yeah, see, the rubber's already getting cold.
yeah, that's what I told you.
Well, I know it was, but you know, we can only keep it so warm in here. We're planning on getting a diesel heater from Amazon. I think it's like $117. Because our little buddy heater just doesn't cut it in here. It does not cut it in here. It's so cold in here that it just loses the fight. So we're gonna be ordering that here soon. That way maybe it'll actually warm it up in here. Because you know, being a shed, it's got the ridge vent, it's got the ease vents, and the heat.
Like this.
The heat just goes on out. So, come on. It got cold.
Yeah, hold it down
right.
like this.
Hold on, let go. Let me see.
There we go.
It's pulling. Damn it.
It's there.
No, it's not laying in there correctly. It's pulling. All right, hold on. I'm going to put this in front of the heater and let it warm up. All it's doing is pulling back. So let me put it in front of the heater real quick while you talk to people. Oh, wait. Wait. I got to get you in the...
I forgot I was that close to the camera.
There we go. Now they can see you talk.
Hello.
They can't see the engine or nothing, but they can see you.
Well, that's good.
Damn.
See, he never listens to me.
I think it's starting to die. Well, you can only do...
As soon as we got out, I said, babe, let's get it done.
But we had to do a short. We had to get the thumbnail done.
I could talk, right?
Well, yeah, but we had to get the thumbnail done.
Let me talk.
We had to get all that done.
So like I said, I told him, let's get it done. Because it was nice and soft when we bought it out. If not, we would have left it inside until we was ready to do it. But he bought it out. He told me to bring it with us. And now, it's doing the same thing that it did the first time we took it.
And it was cold. Well, I also had to stop and feed the dogs real fast and run inside and do that, and do all that other stuff. So yeah, I had time to cool down.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. That's why we've been married 25 years.
Anyway.
You get blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
He's never wrong.
No, I'm always wrong.
But you know what? With me,
I'm always wrong.
He never wins.
I'm always wrong.
I'm the winner.
Winner. Chicken dinner. All right. It's kind of warm. See if we can get it on there real fast. Winner, chicken dinner. When you guys been married as long as we have, I'm just trying to see if it'll go on there real fast, or I gotta heat it up some more. Winner, chicken dinner.
This goes that way.
Gotta go that way a little bit. That's why you gotta play with it until you get it just right. Winner, chicken dinner. That's a bad thing when it's in the 20s outside. Nothing is flexible. Nothing. There we go. See how it's laying? Well, it's trying to. There we go. It's trying. Come on. That's the only bad thing about O-rings. The minute they get a little bit cold, they want to act stupid.
Oh, there it goes.
But they think everybody's going to be laying gaskets in 90-degree weather, and it's pulling off. Come on. All right, let me heat it back up a little bit. I'll heat the metal up while I'm doing it. That's what happens when you try and do stuff when it's 20 degrees outside, and you got a little stank buddy heater that doesn't work very well. It's losing the fight. But I bought this, 2 years ago? Paid like $48 for it.
What, that heater?
Yeah. Did I get it last year or the year before?
You just bought that heater. What do you mean 2 years ago?
Then it was last year. This has been sitting in the shed all during the summer because I keep kicking it when it's in my way.
Yeah, it was last year.
Okay, so it was last year.
Because last year was what, a couple of days ago?
Yeah. Well, I meant last winter. Yeah, it was a couple of days ago, all right. The thing is, you can't really use Permatex on this stuff. It's not good on the gaskets. Ba 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 ba. Dun, dun, dun. Ba 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 ba. Yep. See, back in the day, you just slap some Permatex on here and the gasket would sit and you stuffed it on there because it was cork and you didn't have to worry about it. But when you're dealing with a valve cover condom, it doesn't like to lay the way it's supposed to, especially when it's cold. Come on, work with me, please. I may have to take them back in the house and let them warm up while we do the valley cover, and then we can put them on. Okay, it's starting to try to grab. Hey, at least my hands are warming up in front of the heater. That's cool. Come on. Okay. Ba 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 ba. Ding ding ding. Ba 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 ba. Trojan man. Trojan man. Trying to protect my valve covers. Come on. Stop pulling. Trying to get this on there before we've been on the video for 45 minutes and nobody wants to watch because it's so long when you stand in front of the heater.
People love to watch.
Yeah.
They love to watch us. So they'll stay here as long as we want, right? Because people just love us.
Yeah. That's what they don't do. People get bored quick just like me. Hit that like and subscribe button. Yeah. Like me with my ADHD. Okay, come on.
Don't like him like me.
Everybody likes Grandma Vic. Grandpedo Vic has to earn his keep.
That's right.
Grandma Vic, everybody loves. Because she's a sweetheart. She's a grandma everybody wish they had.
That's why all my grandkids love me.
Yep.
10 grandkids, 2 great-granddaughters, and 1 great-grandson
on the way. Yes, sir.
I'm proud of it.
Yep. Oh. I think Osa went out there to try to finish his food and they're in there going wild. Or Emmy girl wants to come out here.
You know what's the funny part?
She knows we're out here in the shed and she's losing her mind.
Huh?
What?
Look.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still.
But it's not in all the way. See?
Why?
It's not in all the way. I'm looking at this side. It's not in all the way. But when you go to set it down, I don't know why this one's doing that. Go ahead and
how much more you want it in?
Well, I mean, it's pulling on the one side. That's why I do it this one. When I go to stick it in the groove, it pulls the other side out because it's cold. But that side's trying to sit in there like it's nothing. See what I keep doing? I try to put it in, it pulls the other side out. I put this side in, it pulls the other side out. But you can't Permatex it to make it stick because you can't do that with these gaskets.
But you know what? See how you say it's pulling out? But when you put it on, doesn't it push it in?
Not if it's pulled out of the groove. If it's actually pulled out of the groove like this one keeps doing, when you go turn it upside down and set it on, guess what? You just got a leak. So these things have to be nice and warm and pliable, which they're not doing. All right, we're going to move on. I'm going to take these in the house, let them warm up. Because see how it's pulling here and it's pulling there. The minute you go to pull it down, it's just going to pop. All right, let me take these in the house. Then we'll move on to the valve cover gasket while these warm up in the house. Then we'll come back out. Well, I'm coming back out. Oh, cool.
Who is it?
All right, hold on a sec. We got grandbaby calling. All right. Well, while the valve cover gaskets warm up in the house, we're going to go ahead and put the valve cover gasket on. So I had to change out my propane tank. The propane tank wore out. Now they have an adapter to it to hook the big tank to it, but I don't have it. So all right. So let's get this on here. It's gonna come off in pieces and make a big mess.
So not, look.
This has
what
been on
I'm
here.
doing?
It's been here a long time. So
Yeah, but you see how I'm taking it out so it could come out in one piece.
yeah, this way happens. Even painter's tape. When you put it on here for a long time, it makes a mess. But it's all got to come off.
It was.
It's all got to come off. Okay. Come on. Come on. There we go. Come on. Come on. I did a video last year of me putting these bearing rollers in here. And it's funny, it's my most productive video ever. I've gotten almost 50,000 views on it. So if you guys are interested, instead of drilling it and screwing it and doing all this and that, if you guys just want to go watch it, I literally paid $12, $13, $14, whatever it was for a bearing, and tap these rollers in. It only took me like 10 minutes to tap them in, and they're all recessed. I did stake them, so if you watch the other video, you'll see it. Now I'm still going to use the gasket that comes with the valley cover because it's there. I'm going to use it just in case. But I doubt these are going to back out the way they went in. So, but yeah, I got almost 50,000 views on that one video. It's been the most productive video I've ever had. And the razor went
in my hands.
Oh, you got the razor. All right. How you get rid of this transmission? I can't use it. Get it out of here. Okay. Let's clean this off. See, this is the oil sending unit back here.
Mm-hmm.
So let's clean this crap off. This has been on here so long that and it's cold. So it's just stuck. Sometimes it takes a while to clean your mess. Then we'll wipe it down. Mineral spirits and get that gasket and that cover on here. Yes, I'm using the stock cover that came off in LY6 because it's part of the package that I bought with everything. So I'm going to put that on here. So we're getting close. Not too much more and we can fire this pig off. I still got to drop the oil pan down and Permatex around this section, which I was told to do. Around this section on the upper and lower part of the gasket, about this far up, for the simple reason that you only got two little bolts in the back holding it up and you have a tendency to leak there. I can't handle leaks. I don't like leaks.
Got you.
I can't do leaks. So I'm going to drop the oil pan back off. I still have to tighten down the rear plate. Make sure that's all good. Make sure it's correct. And we should be able to, I don't know if we're going to be able to put the flywheel on here with this.
Why?
The bolts are going to be in the way, I believe. So we may not be able to put the flywheel on with these bolts like this. But we'll see. We'll try. Those bolts are sticking out a whole lot. I mean, it might fit in there. It's going to fit in there kind of tight. What is this? Oh, that's that plastic freaking. Oh, that's that plastic cover. Okay. All right. As everybody knows,
What else?
I show fails. I show mess ups. I don't front. If I mess up, I'm going to show it. For the simple reason, my grandbabies watch this. I want them to understand that real people mess up. Maybe some of them YouTube channels where everything's perfect and everything comes out and it's so gorgeous and everything's so awesome and this and that. Life doesn't work like that. That's it.
I got it.
All right. Make sure this is everything comes off.
Look, this little piece here.
What the hell happened here?
Oh, I didn't touch nothing there.
Yeah, I know. It's a little nick. It happened during shipping.
Oh,
I
this
bought,
little
I
piece
bought
here.
a bare block. I'll get to it. Hold on. Let me run this down. That's why when it's a bare block, you know, little things get nicked and stuff like that. That's what happens. It's okay. Make sure there's no corrosion or nothing. So you got all these little birds and stuff around. These kind of work around. Okay. We'll start opening the gasket. I'll get the belly cover out. Make sure that's good. And we'll go ahead and put that on. All right. A couple pieces of tape right here. We show all the fails, the mess ups, the oopses. So I want my grandbabies to understand that everybody messes up. Nobody's perfect. I don't hide anything. I don't edit it out. Most of the time, my edit is a pause. I want my grandbabies and stuff to understand people mess up. People mess up a lot. But you can still get it right and you still make it run. So if you're trying to edit everything and make everything perfect and everything gorgeous and everything's correct, you're lying to yourself. You're lying to people. Don't do that. Okay. All right. Let me get the valley cover gasket. Or let me get the valley cover out and we'll get the gasket on.
I did that. I took that
I know
out.
you did. But I got to pull these out.
I want to put that over there.
Well, you can't put that over there yet.
Why?
Well, you can. It don't matter. Make sure this goes to the rear.
To the rear?
Yeah. These parts go on the.
Okay, but this is the front of the engine, right?
This is the front.
And that's the rear.
That hole goes to the end. This hole right here.
Right.
That part right there. That's the oil sending unit. So these go to the rear. These O-rings go on the valley cover. Those right there go on the valley cover because that's the ones that cover these.
Okay.
So let me get out the cover, which I have not painted yet. I didn't really do anything with it. I haven't painted it. I didn't care. Okay, because I wasn't going to use it, but now I'm going to. Okay. Get some of these. Got a couple O-rings left in here from the original engine this came off of.
Use that.
Pull it out.
Thank you.
They're old. They're hard. See, on the engines they put out, they had the just placed on demand. They had these on there, and they put these on here to seal it up. Well, eventually, like all O-rings, they will leak. They'll leak like anything else, and then they start losing oil pressure.
So all the blue ones go in on this?
Yep.
Where did you put them at?
Underneath it.
Oh.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. They're all there. So, hold on.
Huh?
Hold on. All right. It wasn't on camera.
It wasn't?
No. It's okay. It's okay. Go ahead and put them in. All these O-rings cover up. They seal these off. All these get sealed off. Well, I put plugs and stuff in them. I've had people say, well, why do you do that? Because you guys, the O-rings. You know what? I've seen the O-rings from the oil pump and everything else leak. So after I plugged it, I'm still going to run that. Why? Because I have it. Why wouldn't I run it? It's a backup. These O-rings get hard and leak just like anything else. And then guess what? You got an oil leak. You're losing pressure and everything else. So why wouldn't you use it? Okay. Give us a sec. We're going to move over. I got to reset the camera. Check it out. When you disassemble an engine, you bag all the bolts you label it for this simple reason right here. I got a box of bolts when I bought some stuff for this engine. It didn't come with this block or anything else. So I know I had the bolts and everything because I've seen them before. This is the reason why you bag it. Because Grandma Vic, sitting there, just went through this box of bolts that's labeled for everything and pulled up the bolts. So that is why you label everything when you disassemble it, okay? Make sure you bag it, label it as you disassemble it so it makes it easier to put back together. All right?
Yeah. Play it.
Hey, you think I don't fuck up? Show the bolt. Get over it. Listen to this. Just got the camera.
Excuse the language.
You don't think I mess up? Look what I did. I was trying to make sure all the valley bolts fit and everything right, and look what I did. I dropped the bolt down the damn cam right next to that lifter. Look. Right next to that lifter. Grab that. If you think I'm perfect, we just went through a panic attack. I was trying to make sure all the valley bolts and everything were good and this and that. When I went to pull it off and say, okay, Grandma Vic, we're good, I dropped the bolt right down in there next to the damn cam. Right there. Luckily,